Hi, today is March 9th, 2025, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 375 for the year, No Handles. My man Paul, who picked us up at the airport, has a car what got no handles. I was like, Paul, how the fuck do you get in your car? And he was like, you gotta press the button. And then I looked and I saw the button, but like it wasn't obvious or anything. And by the way, I took a picture of the car and I can't see the buttons in the picture. Anyway, I pressed the button and I got in the car and I was like, I guess handles are very 20th century. And then I wondered if the seats would just rise up from the floor or something. But no, it was just regular seats. In fact, the car was completely regular on the inside. No ejector seat buttons, no any other kind of buttons, regular seat belts. There were even handles on the inside, but my man's car has no handles on the outside, just buttons. Poem number 375, No Hands. Probably people will evolve in the same way cars have, and in the future, people will have no hands. Because in the future, everything we use hands for will be done better by machines. It will be a bold and bright future once humanity enters the post-hand era. We will know a new freedom and a new happiness once we let go of the hands that have been holding us back for so long. I will not live to see it, nor will anyone for many generations to come, but I tell you, the day will come, and when it does, then we can start working on losing our feet. Poem number 376, No Feet. And if we're headed for no hands, why not no feet? If we didn't have feet, we could wear extremely tapered pants. One doesn't usually think about what an obstacle to putting on tapered pants one's feet are until one contemplates the alternative. And no more feet means no more toes, means no more toenails, means no more having to cut toenails. Honestly, though, I don't know if going feetless is a good idea. Feet make running and walking a whole lot easier. I guess maybe we could wear some kind of special shoes that would do the work of feet, but it seems like it would be simpler to just keep our feet in the first place. I suppose the same thing could be said of hands. I suppose the same thing could be said of handles, really. Maybe instead of thinking how nice it would be to not have the things we have, maybe it would be better to think how nice it is to have the things we have. Poem number 377, No Meat. On the other hand, it would be nice if the intestinal systems of humans evolved to the point where we rejected meat and other animal products, like if we became physically incapable of being omnivores, like if all humanity was vegan by necessity, because I doubt very much that we will ever evolve to the point where we will all be vegan by choice. Poem number 378, No Hands Revisited. On the other hand, if we had no hands, we couldn't logically say things like on the other hand. And not only would we not have an other hand to reflect upon, we wouldn't even have the first hand, because we would have no hands, because no hands means no hands. I feel like there is no getting around this. Poem number 379, No Rule. They didn't want to make a rule, so they put it in the form of an ask. But they asked with such an insidious combination of desperation and casual threats that they might have just gone ahead and made a goddamn rule. Nobody felt as though they could refuse to do what was asked, and in fact, nobody did refuse. It was an ask with the force of a rule, but technically there was no rule. And the last poem of the day, poem number 380, No School. It's been almost 25 years since I was in any kind of school. Sometimes I think it would be nice to go back to school. Sometimes I feel like it's a drag having had no school for so long. But if I were to go back to school, I might feel like Rodney Dangerfield in that movie Back to School, except that I probably wouldn't feel quite so stupid, and I probably wouldn't be nearly as funny. Maybe I'll take an online course or in something. It wouldn't exactly be school, but it wouldn't exactly be no school either. All right, that's it. Thank you. You know what? I appreciate you.